Hey, y'all. Glad that we can connect in these different kinds of ways with everything that's going on. I hope that y'all are doing well. I pray for y'all often. Um, hope that everything's doing okay. Of course, if you need anything, you can always get in touch with me. Let me know for sure. So we've been doing some different kinds of things on here, and we're learning things that work best and little things to change. We're figuring this out. But remember, this video is going to talk about what you need to look at for Thursday's discussion group, and also just some other things. So a little bit about the other things that we're going to have going on this week. So Tuesday, that'd be March the 31st. Yes, Tuesday, March 31st, we're going to have our game time, which is going to be online. This week, we're going to do it through Zoom. And to be able to do this week, we're going to try this out and see how it works. You will need to have two devices. So you need a computer with a webcam, so like a laptop or a tablet, something in front of you that will host the Zoom. And I'll send that invitation out in our text update. So if you don't get the text, you need to pull out your phone right now and send the text at the little @ sign CT text. Send that to the number 81010. There we go. I forgot it. 81010. That signs you up. We use Remind to send our text blast about just stuff. And that'll have the invitation link for the Zoom call. I'll probably post it in the social media. I'll post the room ID, whatever like that. If you're using a tablet or a phone, maybe even some computers, they're going to want you to download the Zoom application or program, which is fine, but I don't think you have to. I think you can use the web browser. You can be like, no, open a web browser, and it'll just pull it up on your computer. That is what we're going to use to see each other, because we'll be able to see each other in the little boxes. And also, that's how I will show y'all the game, the different games that we're going to play on the screen. So that's how you'll be able to, all be able to see each other through that, and then you'll be able to play the game through that as well. And then you'll need your phone or another device to play some of the games. So it's so we're going to be using Jackbox games for some of it anyway. And so it tells you, okay, go to this website, and you pull up the website, and then you enter the code for our game, and you'll see it. And then you'll use your phone like a controller, and you'll be able to input your answers and stuff like that. You could probably do that if you have a computer or tablet that doesn't have a camera, a webcam, then you could probably use that as your controller and then use your mobile phone for Zoom. That would probably work as well. But you will need two devices for that. We're going to see how that works. It kind of makes it a little more flexible for us to play some different kinds of games. So that's on Tuesday, our game time. It'll be about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're going to have our Wednesday Night Live, Wednesday Worship on Instagram Live for the Cross Training Youth Ministries Instagram page. It's not going to be as long as it has been. It's been too long. We just get caught up playing all those things, and it just takes too long. It won't be that long this week. I'm looking to keep it at just like 30 minutes. Boom, we're done. We'll play some games, have some worship, a little devotion, that kind of thing. That's on Wednesday night at 6 o'clock, Instagram Live. Thursday, we have our D groups on Zoom. So that's the same thing. You don't need two devices like you do with the game time on Tuesday. Just one. You can pull up your phone or a computer or tablet, anything, and access Zoom. And again, I'll send out that room code and also the invitation that if you just need the link, I'll send that out in the text message so that you can join into that. And that is at 2 o'clock on Thursday. That's our Zoom D group. And during the D group is when we're going to discuss Genesis 39 through 41. 40. So last week we had good discussion. It was just good to check in and that kind of thing. But that's the point of that, is that we're discussing these scriptures. So we talked this past week, we looked at Genesis 37. We're looking at the story of Joseph and all the stuff that he had to go through and faced, about how his brothers hated him and all that kind of stuff. And they ended up trying to kill him, but then they sold him into slavery. That's how chapter 37 ends. Is he gets sold into slavery, and his dad and his oldest brother think that he's dead, that he's being attacked by an animal. So now we're looking in chapter 39 and picking up with his story. So this week, spend time reading Genesis 39, 40, and 41 up to verse 40. You can keep reading through 41, keep studying that, but we're going to talk about up to verse 40 on Thursday during our D group. That's what we're going to be talking about. Genesis 39 through 41, verse 40. So it's like 2.5 chapters. But you got plenty of time this week to read it. It'll take you 10 minutes to probably read that all. Read through it. Read through it a few times if you have time. Just and summarize it in your own words. Think about what's going on, like what's happening. And we're going to talk about it. And so I want y'all to read it so that we can actually discuss it and talk about what's going on. That's on Thursday, our D group. And I'll try to go live on Instagram on Friday, check in. I didn't this past week because I forgot. I totally forgot. I was doing a bunch of other stuff and it just left my mind. But anyway, that's what we got going on this week. I hope that you can be a part of it as much as you can. I hope that y'all are doing well. I hope that you're coming in, well, I say coming, but participating in worship on Sundays through our live streams, which are on Facebook, YouTube, and the church website, 9:45 and 11 o'clock. We'll have our Easter stuff coming up because we're going to be not meeting face-to-face at least through Easter. That's our current timeline. And honestly, now that the government has said, they're extending their orders of, all this isolation, social distancing through the end of the month, we probably will end up following that as well. But right now, at least through Easter, we're not going to be meeting face-to-face. So we're trying to figure out best things to do and how to do this. I miss seeing you guys. That's the cool thing about Zoom is I get to actually see y'all and we get to see each other and talk about, silly stuff. But I hope that y'all are doing well. And I hope that you are being encouraged in different ways that our God's in control through this. And that although it looks a little different, a little crazy, and whatever schoolwork looks like is going to be different and seem a little crazy, that our God still got us, that our God is still God, and he's got us. So I hope to see y'all participating in some of the stuff and getting connected in what ways that we can. And we have our winners of the coronavirus photo challenge that we did on Instagram. And that was beyond Instagram, but the only responses I got were through Instagram. And the winners were the cooks because they had a whole bunch of stuff in that picture to get their points. So we'll get some kind of little prize somehow to them. So congratulations to all of y'all. And we'll try to think of some other silly little things to do like that as well. But hope y'all are doing good. I'll see y'all soon. Love you guys.